my channel. I put out videos every Tuesday, so make sure you're subscribed down below to keep up to date. Today I am going to be doing the 50 Facts About Me challenge. Now I know this has been around a very long time, but as of my channel it is nearly a year old. It'll be a year old next month. So I thought it was about time that you guys got to know me properly. So let's get started. My name is Gemma Louise Birch. I am 23 years old. I have 4 siblings whose names are Owen, Nicole, Holly and Billy. I live at home with my parents again. That's a long story. I have 2 pets, but there are 4 pets in the household. I have my dog Indy, who you would have seen on my furry friend tag, and I also have a rat called Oreo. Her sister lives with her in her cage and she is called Shortcake. She is Nicole's rat, and then also Jake owns a snake called Mort. Now I will be doing a video on the ratties once we've got them more tame, more used to us. They're happy to come in and out of the cage as they please, and I will do an introductory video for you guys then. My shoe size is size 4 and my favourite animal is a fox. I am 5'7" and I have 13 tattoos and 4 piercings. I am a single Pringle, even though Pringles aren't really that single because they still spoon in that tub. My favourite movie is Matilda. My favourite colour is teal. My favourite drink is tea. Always has to be a cup of tea. Day or night, it does not matter, I need tea. My favourite food is anything Italian. And my favourite feature about myself is my eyes. And another fact about my eyes is that I used to get bullied because of them at my secondary school. My favourite location is a forest. I will always feel completely at home inside a forest. I don't know why, but I just do. And my favourite game, which wasn't on the PlayStation 2, is either Spyro or Ratchet and Clank. My favourite season is autumn. I just love it when all the leaves are falling from the trees. It's not too hot and it's not too cold. And also my favourite smell is a bonfire. So that could possibly be why it's autumn as my season. But also I quite like the smell of vanilla, especially in candles and car. You know the things that hang down from your car? Yeah, in that. I also absolutely hate the cold. I am cold all the time without fail, so cold is not my friend. I absolutely hate feet. They creep me out no end and I don't know why they were invented. I wish that we didn't have them. I also hate the dentist. It is one of my worst things to go. And I also hate nail polish on my fingertips. I don't know why, but I just don't like it. If I pull it on, I will sit there and I will pick it all off bit by bit until it's all gone. I am not a drinker. I will only have an alcoholic drink if it's a celebratory night for a friend's birthday, or if we're going out and everyone else is drinking. I might have 1 or 2 just to join in, but other than that I don't tend to drink a lot. And this is due to my emetophobia. For those of you who don't know what that means, it is a fear of vomiting. It absolutely terrifies me, the thought that I'm going to have to be sick. So I would rather avoid anything that's going to make me do that, so that obviously includes drinking. I don't like fruit or salad, so never offer me any. I won't have it. In Subway they always look at me weirdly when they say, do you want any salad on this? And I'm like, no thank you. A tiny bit of sweet corn will do, but that's about it, thanks. I regret not going to uni. I had the option to go and I got turned down the first year I applied as there wasn't enough space on the course. They did refer me a year and said that I could join the year after, but by then I was already in a full-time job and I decided that actually what I was going to do at uni isn't what I wanted to do, so I let it go. But now I really wish that I'd gone for it. I wear glasses for when I'm working on computers and screen work. This is because I get massive headaches from my eye strain when I'm trying to look at screens all day, especially when at work, because obviously I'm on a computer all day every day. I am absolutely terrified of needles. I can't stand them, which is very strange when you think about the amount of tattoos that I have. But to me, someone coming towards you with a big massive needle and scratching it at the end is completely different to someone coming up to me with a tattoo machine and putting ink into my skin. I am a complete and utter Disney addict. I have every single Disney on video. Yes, you heard that right, video, the good old VHS. And I'm trying to collect them all on DVDs as well. I play the flute, but I haven't done so in about 6 or 7 years. I used to do it back in secondary school, but I dropped it when I left and went to college. I haven't played it since. I am a morning person. I love waking up early because it means that I get the rest of the day to do with whatever I wish. I don't normally like to wear makeup. I normally just put on a bit of mascara. However, this being said, I also do photo shoots alongside my freelance modelling, and for that I love applying makeup, choosing the different colours, etc, etc. So it's a bit odd because I don't like it in day to day, but then I like it in my freelance modelling. I am definitely a bath gal. Give me a bath over a shower any day and I would be absolutely happy. When I was looking around at flats and houses to move into, I would reject it for the pure fact it didn't have a bath in. I needed a bath. I've also sung with Foreigner as part of a choir. We sang with them at London's O2 Arena, London Shepherd Bush and Portsmouth Guildhall. And my camera just died, so I'm going to carry on again. I don't have milk in my cereal at all, with the exception of Special K and occasionally Weetabix, but when I have Weetabix I do have to crush it up into tiny little pieces, put some sugar on it and the milk, mix it up, stick it in the microwave. So it's a bit like porridge, but I don't like porridge, so that's how I have it. I have mild OCD. This comes in the form of clearing tables, so if we go out for dinner and people have their plates separately around them on the table, I need to collect all the plates up, put them in a big stack with all the leftovers on the top plate. And this also happens on like sides and desks and locations. Everything has to be set out a certain way. So at work, if someone puts something onto my desk that doesn't need to be there, I will have to tidy it up and move it away. Again with drawers, like at work we have a couple of stationery drawers. Everything has to be set out how I need it to be because of my OCD. It affects quite a few other things in my life, but it's not horrendously bad, so I just put up with it. I also have social anxiety, so this means that I get panic attacks at the thought of meeting new people, of going out or anything like that. So if I'm invited out by my friends, I want to say yes 100%, but most of the time I end up cancelling last minute purely for the fact of my anxiety is playing up too much. My heart won't stop hammering in my ears and it's just not nice at all. This also comes about even if I'm going out shopping. I can't go out shopping on my own for the fear of, I don't know what it is, there's just a fear there that something's going to happen if I'm on my own doing something. And so I tend to always be with someone if I'm going out and doing something, especially if I'm trying something new. This affected me most when I was doing my driving lessons. I used to get massive panic attacks before starting my driving lessons. I used to have them every Monday morning before college, and I used to finish my driving lesson by driving to college and starting. I actually have cancelled a couple of driving lessons because of that, and it meant that it took me longer to pass. And I am also an introvert. For those of you that don't know what that means, I will be making a whole separate video on introversion, if that's the word, about what it is to be an introvert, why I'm an introvert. It's basically the neurons in your brain, they send the brain waves differently to an extrovert, and again this couples in with my social anxiety, which is not nice for me at all. But as I said, I'll be making a separate video on that, so if you're interested, give this video a thumbs up, write in the comments down below and I'll be sure to answer your questions in that. I passed my driving test 3rd time. This is down to cancelling lessons and panicking so much about being in a car that I was new at driving, and also I had a brand new person sat next to me, which was the examiner, pretty much watching every single thing I did. But I passed 3rd time and now I can drive without even thinking about it. It is the best thing that I've ever done. On that note, I also passed my theory test on the 1st time. Being an introvert, I am very good at retaining knowledge and numbers, and so I passed my theory 1st time. I absolutely love fresh bedding. It is the best day ever when I can have a shower before bed, come into my bedroom ready to get changed in my pyjamas and see that I've put brand new bedding on my bed that morning so I can get into fresh bedding that night, I have never been happier. Add it with a cup of tea and a good book and we're good to go. I always count to 10 before asking anything. So if I need to ask, say, even a family member, a friend, a colleague, if I need to ask something, I will count to 10 in my head before asking. Because if I can still ask after 10 seconds, then it must be important. If I kind of shy away from it and don't want to ask, then there was no point asking it in the first place. I want a baby boy. I know it's not going to happen because I am doomed to have twins, so I know I'm going to end up with 2 twin girls. But hey ho, we can all hope and wish. I absolutely love fire. I wouldn't say I'm a pyromaniac, but I do love fire. I love the smell of it. I have only broken 1 bone in my whole entire body, and that is my nose. When I was about 3 years old, I was walking across a step and my granddad had hold on my hand and I fell off and I must have hit my nose and it broke. Instead of taking me to the hospital, my nan, being my nan, got hold of it, pushed it back into line, and off we went. To this day, I still have a slight bump in the side of my nose where she's pushed it back. I have the worst RBF. And for those of you who don't know what that means, that is resting bitch face. I have it so bad, I'm constantly asked if I'm okay or why I'm angry. I'm not, I'm fine, I'm all good, I'm happy, I just have RBF, I can't help it. And my last and final fact about me is I love to write. Whether that's lists, lyrics, stories, anything, you will find me writing. For example, for my 50 facts, I wrote this list. There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You've learned a little bit more about me, and you will also get a couple of linked videos in the future. Remember to subscribe down below, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you all again next week. Bye!